All right, guys, welcome back to the Wiser Dude YouTube channel. So today we're going to be melting some lead. Now this lead came from lawnmower batteries, like the terminals and the lead that was inside the batteries themselves. What I did was I set the batteries on fire after I removed all the acid, and I just let the plastic melt off. And of course the lead melted too. And then I sifted through that and pulled all the lead out. So that's from 2 lawnmower batteries. And I'm gonna cast it into some coins. We're gonna melt it in a two kilogram crucible. It's pretty clean inside of there. So we'll get the scale going. Put the camera in the camera stand. Alright, the scale is zeroed out. Let's start pouring some lead in that crucible, see how much weight we got. You can see there's some pretty good chunks in there. It's all lead. Let's put it in like this. And of course there's still some junk stuck on it, so when it melts that'll float to the top and I'll skim it out of there. But see, it's a pretty good piece of lead right there. It's got some weight to it. Spilling it everywhere. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fit it all in at one time. We'll give it a try though. All right. I'd say that's probably good enough. All right, so we're looking at 2 pounds, 0.44. So that's 2 pounds of lead. I'm thinking we'll probably get, it's a little over 2 pounds of lead. I'm thinking we'll probably get 2 pounds out of it once it's melted. But we will see. Alright, so we're going to take this crucible full of lead, put it in the furnace. Alright. We've got the furnace hooked up to my 100-pound propane tank. That's a big old tank right there. Alright, we're going to fire it up. And lead melts really quickly, so this shouldn't take long. We're going to put the lid on and crank it up. And I'm going to be casting that lead into these molds right here. This is a Buddha coin mold and this is a skull coin mold. to see if we can make a few each. See, I got the mold set up right there. Later on down the line, I'll be casting that lead into bullets, but for now we'll just keep them in the shape of the coins. Preheat your molds in case there's any moisture that will avoid a steam explosion, which could burn you. Alright guys, the lead is melted. We're going to remove the lid and pull out the dross. You remove the dross by just skimming the top with something in a spoon shape. All the impurities will float to the top because the metal's heavier. It goes to the bottom. So I'll give you a look inside. That's liquid lead, but there's a little bit of crap on the top, so we're gonna pull that out. And the lead is pretty. Once it's all clean like that, oh man, that's really pretty. I'll give you guys a look inside there before I start pouring. So here's a good look at the liquid lead in there. See it moving around? All right, let's go ahead and get ready to pour. That lead pours really nicely. Kind of messed up a little bit right here, spilled over on the skull mold, but we could easily fix that. nice. This guy does not want to come out. There we go. Let's pour another set. All right, the lead's starting to cool off a little bit, so I'm going to turn the furnace back on. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's just pour until we can't pour anymore. Man, those are coming out great. Nice. All right, let's do another set. All right, we're gonna have to heat that lead up again.